we've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
You know, Greg, if they win the first 2 games of the series, they're not looking for a split. I mean, at that point, they're thinking about a sweep. They can take the next step toward that tonight.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, he said defensively their main priority is going to be preventing points in the paint. He told me we can't let them get comfortable inside. That's what'll hurt us. He wants them playing a very physical brand of D down low. See if they got the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And, you know, the Lakers going through a rough patch, clearly, but make no mistake about it. They're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base, both in the U.S. and globally.
Boys, nice and high.
So the Lakers win the tip.
Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Fresh. Knocks down the step-back J.
Goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Let's lock him down. Here we go.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fresh. Fred pulls it in.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Here's Young. Here's Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's just great basketball. Young is extraordinary at distributing the
bricks in Dallas. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count the basket. Here's Fresh. They set the pick. He feeds it to Bobo. Passes to Fresh. The screen from Thompson. He used that pick to get in close.
It's actually been ugly to see.
Young passes to Fresh. Lakers passing it around. To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line.
Inside. I mean, showing once again that he's got the total package.
And you've got to get yourself there first.
No good from Valanciunas. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Fresh. 6 points for him. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's McCollum.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
This is to Ingram. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel. Instead, choosing the arch rival and going to Duke, a one and done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Fresh. He's got 6. Shot off the screen. Drained for 2 points. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And Ingram is so skilled in finding space
off of screens. When there's a pick being set, you have to keep your eye on him.
Now here's Crabb. 13-point lead. That one falls. Crabb's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Fresh. And that one comes up a bit short.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Fresh, just 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Young. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, and Young has a beautiful touch from the mid-range, really sticking it to the D from there.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Payton outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Lakers.
Well, this is Exhibit A and what many people have been saying. If you take OJ out of their comfort zone, the rest of the team will fall like a house of cards. I mean,
Shooting 2.
Perez and Young just haven't had it tonight, and the entire team seems to be giving up on the idea of winning this game.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both.
Looking at the game Valanciunas has been having, he has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
Here's Fresh. He has 6. Ingram passes to Fresh. Down low.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Pelicans leading by 15. Payton kicks to Hayes. Crabb with the ball. 7 points in the game. A 3 from McCollum. A rebound by Young.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Crabb. And it's Ingram missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. That one falls.
When it comes to scoring the ball inside, Payton's a master at it. I mean, the defense can contest him all they want down there, but he still finds ways to bury it right in their face.
Here's Fresh. Second chance shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The first free throw is good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pelicans lead by 21. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Some fantastic basketball the last few games. How have you been able to stay so hot?
Really, I think it's just been trying to stay in motion on the offensive end. I've been working hard to make sure the defense never gets settled, and it's opened up things for me in terms of scoring. It's been good.
You're getting going early, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hustle up. We have 2 more quarters to make this right. Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going.
Welcome back, folks. Downtown New Orleans shining brightly tonight, as you can see from this bird's eye view. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half. Here's Fresh. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Ingram's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Los Angeles. Pelicans leading by 18. Payton kicks to McCullough. Pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Payton dishes to Valanciunas. Almost, but it rolls out. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Fresh, covered by Payton. Young passes to Fresh. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Young from the arc. The Lakers rebound. Count that one. That's 10 points for Dwight Howard.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now here's Crabb. 7 points in the game. Payton drives in. Here's Williamson. Kept alive. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Fresh, covered by Payton. And that one drops for him. Fresh has got 8 points. Here's Crabb. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And here's McCollum for 3. Tries again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 10 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Josh Richardson's checked in for New Orleans. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. New Orleans leading by 15. Payton kicks to Richardson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Payton kicks to Valanciunas. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. Lakers trail by 15. Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. There's the 3. Fresh, the pass to Ingram. Here's Fresh. That shot, no good. Payton with some nice D. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Valanciunas kicks to Crabb. Screened by Valanciunas. It's Richardson on the wing. A second chance effort. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Fresh. He's got 8. The feed to Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Payton dishes to Hayes. 2 points. That one goes. Hayes has got his second basket.
Another bucket down.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And the rejection by Valanciunas. McCollum outside. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 14. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. I'll tell you what, he'll get some of those hustle points if he keeps boxing out like that.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
New Orleans gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Lewis checked in for Richardson. Here's Fresh. Lewis covering. Fresh, the pass to Carmelo. It's stolen by Nance. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Lakers shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Nance, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Lewis outside. They set the pick. Clock at 6. There's the triple. They shoot again. That one drops for him.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Traps in the tray.
Go, keep the head.
And 11 points for Fresh.
Stay loose.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Lewis kicks to Marshall. Tipped away. Here's Fresh. Lewis covering. Kicks it out to Ariza for 3. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Now, here's Marshall. Ariza covering. To the paint. And he makes good on the layup.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. The screen from Thompson. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
Keep the head in it.
14 points for Fresh.
Stay loose.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. Marshall dishes to Lewis. To the inside. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Fresh. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Thank you for making me draw those crunches, X.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Timeout. Start it.
Let's go. Hustle up. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He's losing us off the ball and creating all of their opportunities.
Envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in. Alan Crabb comes in for Marshall. Josh Richardson's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Peyton in for Lewis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Check out the game for Fresh. He's got 16 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And the first one drops. Garrett Temple is checked in for Alan Crabb. And he makes both free throws. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Temple kicks to Hayes. Richardson the pass to Temple. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez, no good.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Richardson against Young. Richardson kicks to Peyton. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Peyton's got 4 this quarter.
Man, Peyton sees the game so well. When he has room for the catch and shoot, he doesn't hesitate or take long to get it off.
Here's Fresh, covered by Peyton. Fresh, off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot's good from Hayes.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
But they get it back. Temple dishes to Peyton. To the inside. Kicks it to Temple. Pass to Hernan Gomez. No good on that one. At the line for 2. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Fresh, covered by Peyton. Fresh, the pass to Carmelo. A three-pointer is right on target.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and the Pelicans miss again. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Fresh. And there it is for him. Fresh has got 14 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Payton kicks to McCollum. Here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Hayes. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
I mean, they're shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Fresh. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Rab's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Ingram's checked in. And for Elfrid Payton, a gifted playmaker, gets to the rim at will. The one question mark has been his outside shooting.
Yeah, you know, he's made strides in that area, though, guys. I mean, his shot is not broken. I think it's becoming more consistent with improved mechanics. If he continues along this road, I think he'll be the total package.
Whistle blows.
There we go.
That's going to be a travel.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Check
but in
me,
the first
baby.
half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Here's Fresh. He dishes it to Young. Here's Fresh, covered by Payton. Passes it to Fresh. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Grab the pass to Williamson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Fresh. No good off the front iron. New Orleans leading by 21. Williamson, the pass to Payton. And Valanciunas kicks to Crabbe. Back to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
There's the dish to Carmelo. Here's Fresh. Takes a three. Hits the three-point foul.
Go, keep the head in it.
Fresh
Stay
has got
loose.
26
Stay loose.
points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
McCollum, left side. Feeds to Valanciunas. A leaner. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
There's a good screen. Here's Fresh, covered by Payton. Fresh can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 21. Payton outside. It's McCollum on the wing. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
The passing of it.
Bring it in, guys. Let's shut him down now. Listen, we cannot expect it to come easy at this stage in the game. So let's focus on getting a stop on the next.
And make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Dishes it to Ingram. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Peyton. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Peyton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Stolen by McCollum. He feeds it to Crab. They set the pick. Pass to Williamson. Back to Crab. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Crab's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Peyton. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
So both teams changing it up here. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Down low, Young with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Thompson with the ball. And that one's good. Fresh.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
There's a screen. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McCollum, no good. Here's Fresh. Puts up a 3. Good.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. And too bad, I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
That was a hard-fought game out there. What do I always say? We can always do better.
There he is. What's up with you, man?
Hey, Prez.
Looking pretty good? Feeling good? All right.
It's like the blowouts are worse than the close ones.
Just got to take it in stride, man. Suck it up and move on.
Yeah. Man, you're learning.
Yep. Finally understanding this is a marathon, not a sprint.
So, how are you guys handling all the trade talk circling the team, especially in regards to it being about justice?
I mean, it's a big-time distraction. But at the end of the day, it's a game, right? And I got to play it.
Yep. I mean, I agree. I mean, we're trying to build something here, and I felt like we were making progress.
So, to be honest with you, it's a little ridiculous. I mean, just let us play ball and see what we can do. We're just getting started.
Thanks, Fresh.
For what, man? Look, I'm sick of all this trade talk.
Yeah, me too. But you had my back there.
Of course, man. Orange juice, my friend, on and off the court.
That's right.
So we got a tough one coming up next, man. So we got to go out there, put on a show, let them know that we got to keep this thing together. Orange juice.